Hey everybody, it's your friend Moonhorse, here again with more stories of the Neckbeard variety. Songa's here, but she's eating cereal, so she's not talking. She waved. So this is from Reddit user Cat is Cool. My biggest high school mistake. Wrestlebeard. Oh boy. Hello, Moonherd. I've been listening to Moonhorse stories for a while now. I often catch the videos right as they come out, as I'm usually up with the baby. After listening to all these stories and having some encouragement from my husband, I finally decided to post about my own experience with Wrestlebeard. Well, I'm glad that you did. To set the background, I am a short, curvy woman with a lot of sass, but a lot of anxiety. I was born with Asperger's, Tourette's, and an anxiety disorder that was crippling in high school. When I was 14, my father left my family just right out of the blue, saying he didn't want to be a husband or a father anymore. Spoiler, he's married to his mistress, and now they have a child. Oh, lovely. As someone who already had low self-esteem, learning that my father simply didn't want us anymore really broke my heart. I still struggle with some of the hurt that was put there, and trusting people can be really hard. Anyway, we first moved to the town I consider home. I had a hard time adjusting to a new school. A lot of the girls hated me and spread nasty rumors about me, and a lot of the boys were interested in me, but that was not what I wanted. I met Wrestlebeard in middle school art class, and he made it very clear, very fast, that he liked me. I did not feel the same. He constantly flirted with me and complained about how I had put him in the friend zone. Oh, boy. And wouldn't give him a chance. Honestly, I just didn't feel anything at that time. During summer break was when all the family drama happened, and then we started freshman year of high school. Throughout high school, he was a manipulative ass who wouldn't stop trying to make me feel guilty for not dating him. Lovely. He would get very jealous when I was in relationships, and he would badmouth whoever I was dating at the time. For a while, I even had to cut him out of my life. We did, however, start getting closer again around the time another one of my relationships ended. When the other boy and I did have a mutual breakup, Wrestlebeard saw his chance, and boy did he go for it. He turned up the charm to an 11 and would make me feel good about myself during a time that I felt really, really down. He, of course, asked me out again, and this time I said yes because I was in a really bad place and he had been a real comfort for me at that time. He also seemed to have pulled himself together. He joined wrestling and seemed to be a lot less toxic at the time. This would not last. At first, he was really kind and gentlemanly. He seemed to have accepted the fact that I wasn't planning on having sex until marriage, and he seemed very concerned about my health as I was recovering from an eating disorder at the time. I did, however, feel comfortable messing around in other ways, as teenagers do. As time went on, this wasn't enough to satisfy him anymore. He started begging me to have sex with him whenever we'd mess around, and I would say no because I didn't feel comfortable. And, as I had said, I planned on saving myself for marriage. He kept pressing, going on about how he planned on marrying me someday anyway, and that if I loved him, I would have sex with him. Oh, classic manipulation bullshit right there. The manipulation finally got to me and I caved. This was the biggest regret I have from my high school years. I am so sorry. As we got more serious, he introduced me to his family. For the most part, I liked them at first, except for his dad, who was incredibly sexist and rude. During our relationship, his father started complaining about me putting on weight. I was a recovering anorexic. And accused me of getting pregnant. I definitely wasn't. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? He claimed that I was going to purposefully get pregnant and force his son to marry me, which is nothing like me. Wow, what a classy guy. Anyone who knows me knows that I am not the type of person to do that, and honestly, his accusations hurt. He honestly felt that I was either fat or pregnant. Oof. What a prick. After a while of these accusations, Wrestlebeard started acting psycho as well, saying he wanted me to go to the doctor so he could watch me get birth control shots. Wow.
Whoa, excuse me?
It all finally came to a head one night when we were fighting over text, and he said I was an awful person and he wanted to date someone who was the opposite of me. I had given up so much for this guy, and I couldn't believe he was being so mean to me. I didn't want to deal with that abuse anymore, and honestly, I think my feelings for him had been gone for a while at that point. I told him to spend Valentine's Day alone, and I was gone. I told him to come pick up any stuff that he left at my mom's house, and that we were done. I know the end isn't all that exciting, but the way he treated me really did hurt, and it left a lasting impact on me. Luckily, I started dating my husband not too long after this disaster. It was crazy too, because my friend's mom pointed out that his profile picture for an online college class was a picture of him and I 4 months after I had dumped him. Anyway, thanks for giving me a place to share this story, Moonhorse. Well, you're very welcome. Baby Gabby and I will continue to listen to your videos in the middle of the night. Well, I am flattered that you've listened to my videos that late at night. But I'm also really, really sorry you had to go through that. Jesus, that guy sounds like a fucking asshole.
I have experience on that
too. Yeah, Sango has experience on that too, if you didn't hear that. She's kind of walking in and out of the room. Yeah, just, wow, man. That guy sounds like a prick, and it sounds like he inherited his wonderful dickish tendencies from his lovely father. What a wonderful group they must be. I'm certain he's made someone truly, truly miserable, let's be honest. Probably miserable, considering the way he decided to act, and considering the way he treats people. I'm sure he's one of those people who continues to say things like, nice guys just don't get a chance. Well, maybe they do and maybe they don't, but you're not a nice guy, are you? No, you're really not. So fuck off with that. Seriously though, I am super sorry you had to put up with that. That is fucked. That guy sounds like an asshole. But I am very glad that he's out of your life, you met someone wonderful, and that you have a wonderful, wonderful child. I am certain that wonderful things... I said wonderful about 15 times in that last sentence. Let's do it again. I'm certain wonderful things will come to you, and to all of you. Especially if you donate to my Patreon. It's like a wishing well. Shameless plug. Anyway, that is kind of the end of the episode. I know, I suck at this. I love you guys so very, very much, and I am so happy that you're all here. But it is time for me to go record more things. I'm not leaving forever, I'm just going to go make more stuff. As, you know, as the Moonhorse do. I love you all so very much, and I will see you in the next episode. If you'd like to support this channel, and to, you know, gain a small momentary bit of good luck, you can donate to my Patreon. It is like a wishing well, in the same way that I just said it is, and have nothing to back that up with. But also, you can buy something from the merch store, which is more like a wishing well if specifically you're wishing for stuff that has to do with Moonhorse, because that wish will come true. If you throw money in that wishing well, you will get Moonhorse stuff. That's also called just buying things, but I like to think of it as a more magical exchange. It's the little things that make life better. Anyway, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share this with all the people you think are really cool, because only cool people are allowed to hang out on our channel. That's like a rule. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I love you all. Goodbye.